So some of you have already had a sneak peek of the catalog, and for those of you that have not, this is the Happiness Lives Here collection, paper collection. It has a lot of great colors that work so well with it, and I think you're going to enjoy the possibilities of what you can use this for. And because of COVID and us being home right now, perhaps you can incorporate some photos of what is happening in your life right now and document being home, working from home, playing from home, spending time with someone or alone at home, and what you're doing with your time. But it really is beautiful. I will be using this stamp set, and I just think this is one of those stamp sets that you'll be using throughout your life at different times, and maybe not so much on this particular spread, but I do love the way Close to My Heart did this here. So you can duplicate that if you want. So it's kind of fun that you have these great little words as well as this wonderful kit, and I was able to do some different things with the artwork, and I'm going to show you that. I totally passed on this card kit, but I'm going to show you other cards that I've created. All right, so on to the artwork. Okay, good, thanks. I'm glad you got on, Jane. Now let's see, let me move my screen again so that I can make sure I have everything in view. All right, because we're on delay. But this is the beautiful, one of the layouts, and this is family, and this is a sticker. But we are selling this as a really cute, and I'm calling it Scrabble because to me that's what it reminds me of. This is it right here. It's the letter tile stamp set. So you get this stamp as well as this thin cut so that you can do all these great letters, and then you can have it like the wood that you're seeing here. Very similar. But look at the fun speckled look using shimmer brushes, using colors like paprika and peach and bluebell. You could probably use julep as well. I did like julep even though the color is sage. This is the sage green. So hopefully you can see all of that. I'm trying to make my camera as straight as possible. It's kind of hard. The Picture My Life cards I like as well, and maybe you could get a better idea. This is paprika and peach. These are some of the colors. It's bluebell, paprika, and peach, as well as sage and canary yellow. And I really like some of a lot of this is, none of this right here is stamped, except I did a little bit of my own stamping for a journaling block right there. But really a pretty layout, so you can see home together. And the wood is really nice, and you're going to see we're using sponging as well as shimmer brushes to color in some of the wood, or you can keep it plain if you'd like. Okay. So let me show you, this is the wood here, and you could see I sponged it here, and I did the peach shimmer brush here, and I used bluebell shimmer brush here, and then we're using sage green to color it in. You can use a little bit of sage and bluebell to get that nice rich color. And here you can see how I use the shimmer brush and bluebell and peach on these pages. Now if you're not liking you're all crazy, that's fine. You can do whatever you want there. You can use a different sticker that came in the kit, and I am really liking the style of this. And the Happiness Is This is also a sticker. But here you can see, look at how this wood came out. This is sponged in sage as well as bluebell, and it really gave it a really deep, rich color. But it, on the wood, on this natural wood, it just really took to a nice shade. And here you can see again how the shimmer on the flowers really pop it a little bit. And then of course we have a 4x6 flip flap using a Picture My Life card. That would be great for journaling. So that is another set of pages. I'll just leave them here to give you a really good look. Here you're going to see peach with the bluebell, and that really is a nice color combo. And now you can see the wood is very natural looking. I didn't do anything to this at all. Pillow ticking with the peach and paprika. The paprika is really pretty in this kit. It's a nice dimension of color that's really pops with the softness of the other colors. And it doesn't look so deep, like that deep cinnamon color, but it really picks up a different tone if you ask me. But a lot of these flowers are all stickers or punch outs in the workshop kit. So I highly recommend the workshop kit. You will want to have 2 sets of the accessories, the wooden accessories, because I did use quite a bit of those. The sunshine is also a sticker, and we have a punch out here. Really pretty. I did stamp the word together. So if we're looking at, just let me show you this stamp set again. This is the Happiness Lives Here scrapbooking. It's $18.95. There are no thin cuts, but you have these great words, and there's the word together. So you can pick and choose what words you want to use. But I do think that they're very usable pages for what's happening in your life now. But I can also see some vacation, summertime, spring. Great for the girls. Connie and Kay, you're in Florida, so works perfectly. Now this was really pretty as well. And this is a punch out. And I did change the design a little bit that Close to My Heart had created, because they had a 3x4 photo here. And I'm thinking if you're having a family photo, chances are you want a larger photo, not a 3x4. But it's kind of like creating a window and a windowsill with your flowers. Oh, and the waterfall stickles. So here you have where the heart is, and the love is stamped. These are all punch outs, by the way, so they're really easy. These are sponged a little bit, punch outs or stickers. And then I used a Picture My Life Home for Home Sweet Home, and if you don't want to use it, you don't have to. So that's a really pretty layout, as you can see. Love the bluebell and the softness of this page. And here, you know what I did here? I wanted to show you. I filled this completely with the waterfall stickles, and it was filled up to the top, to the brim. And then when it dried overnight, it settled in there. So that was a kind of fun way to use the stickles as the center of that flower. And just adding some of those stickles or gems. You can even use bluebell gems if you want, but really it's all the waterfall stickles, which isn't available right now, but hopefully real soon they'll have it in. And here you can see some of the stickles. I absolutely love the brick paper. And here you can see I did some stamping of some of the flowers that are in here. This little stem right here. So we're using it as well. But this brick paper, there's 2 sheets that are exclusive to the workshop kit. That's why you want the workshop kit. And I could not use it as 2 base pages. Sorry, I just love it too much, and I wanted to use it elsewhere. So I definitely modified the layout so that we could get the most out of that. So I hope you like that. Now this one is absolutely my favorite, and I'm glad I changed it from what it was. But the Let's Stay Home is all connected, and they're all punch outs. You're thinking you might have to do some of the work here, but you really don't. It's all punched out for you, and you're just gluing it together, and I popped it up. Love that wood embellishments again, the stickers and punch outs that you see here. Picture My Life card. So Let's Stay Home. And I did use a Picture My Life card. And then I turned it over and I covered the center with a circle. It's about a 3 3/4 inch white circle. And I stamped the flowers, the laugh, share, and learn. So I thought that would be nice to have in a flip flap. Now, I did have home going the other way, and I showed it to Rick, and he's like, I think you need to turn the home so you can read it. It's like, oh, that's a good idea. So I actually cut the home apart and then put it this way. And all of these that you see here, these are all 3x4 Picture My Life cards. I don't know, it really gave it a very homey cottage feel to it, and I really like it. I love this one. So you can see the little clusters of some of the stickers and punch outs that I've used here, as well as down in this area. So you get quite a bit of punch outs and stickers and flowers. And that's what's nice, is that we didn't go with the floral stamp set, so that you could create that look without having more flowers in your stamp collection, or your arsenal, I should say. So that, believe it or not, is 10 pages. Now, for those of you that, let's see, want to do a little bit more with the Picture My Life cards, let me see if I have it right here. The stamp of the month is the thank you. Let me grab it. Yep. Okay. So this is the stamp of the month for January, and if you're a VIP person and you spend $50, you will be getting this stamp set for free. So I took some of the Picture My Life cards and I just added the border thin cuts. I know many of you have them. Here's a great way to use the hearts. I just cut it off of this and backed it up with some of the peach and sage cardstock and stamped many thanks. Okay, this would be a great one for your collection that you sell. I love the Enjoy the Ride, the bicycle. And then there's another Picture My Life card that I used a piece of. And then the small bow. Love that small bow. Here's a thank you. So this is also out of here. And the colors that we're using are bluebell, paprika, peach, sage. But this is another Picture My Life card and then stamped. And then some of that paper, scrap paper. And I'm getting some of these ideas right out of the Make It From Your Heart, Volume 4. So you'll see this one for sure. And I stamped the heart in peach, first, second, and third generation. And then I used a circle thin cut, and then added the pillow ticking bow and a bluebell gem. So this was really just using mostly paper. And then here again is another Picture My Life card. Some of you have the heart stitches, thin cuts. So the Picture My Life heart has this heart on it, and I'm just adding some scraps of paper, circle, and the word thank you. So you'll definitely get some extra cards using the leftover Picture My Life cards and the stamp of the month. So it's kind of nice that we work that in together. Okay, so what else can I show you with this? Well, for those of you who enjoy being at home, I really like this stamp set. This is Home Sweet Home. And it's just one of those things where if you know somebody moving in, getting a brand new house, you know, our children are getting to that age where they're buying a home to have, you can do a welcome, congrats on your new home. But then it's also what I love most about my home is who I share it with. And that gets stamped in here. And the word home. And then it has thin cuts as well. So, and then of course the tree, and you could do this as a cloud. So the thin cuts are nice. So it has the house, the tree, lots of pieces in there. And that is actually what the stamp set looks like. So I just wanted to play a little bit more. And I decided, you know, this is to take it and to color it in with the tri-blend markers. Now, I don't know if you can you see the liquid glass on the windows? I love that look. And I took that little cloud and I used it as bushes. So that's another thing that you can do with this stamp set. But you can see I stamped some clouds up here. I stamped the tree. I drew my own little smokestack. But I'm using a piece of the Picture My Life card, some of the border thin cut in the background. So that was really kind of fun to make. It was really fun to play during the holidays and play with all the new product. Now this is another great layout that you can make with that stamp set. So let's just show this to you so you get an idea of what it looks like. I just had fun creating, the landscape look using a variety of the thin cuts that are the borders. And here you can see where I stamped the tree. I used the thin cut to pop it up and another little tree. Here's that house. So now you can see a variation of the house. Here I popped up the little shutters, and here I did not. And I just like that I did the terracotta roof style. For those of you who have that color, you might like that. Maybe you have a brick roof. Maybe you have a gray roof. I don't know. Maybe you have a green roof, whatever you want. But it was really fun to just play a little bit and color them in and using the liquid glass. And using Home Sweet Home, a little bit of shimmer brushing as well. Now, this is something that you would need more paper to do this layout. And if you're interested in that, I can get another sheet or two. I could pre-cut this paper, the layout for you. You use your own white base and mail that to you. And if you're interested in the stamp set, I highly recommend it. If not, let me know, and I may consider doing some stamping, not coloring in. But I think it's just such a great layout. Now, if you invest in the Picture My Life cards, you can actually do this look, which is part of the stamp set. The cute little hearts. That's why it's a nice set to own, because it has lots of possibilities. And right now, we're always going to be spending time at home, and home could even be your vacation home. So, you have options with this kind of a stamp set and thinking a little bit more outside the box. Okay? Now for the card makers, this is a close to my heart kit that they made, or I want to say ideas. This is the Happiness Lives Here card making stamp set in thin cut. And the thin cuts are the hello, the thank you. And then it has lots of cute little borders, okay? So you have to see all those cute borders here, really cute. So it's just the hello, the thank you, the star. And that's what the thin cuts are. And I think this is only like $21 or $22 if I'm not mistaken. So let me show you the cards that you can make, but you would want the paper pack with the sticker sheet because you're not just doing stamping. But here you can see, look at how cute the colors are here. This is peach and bluebell. Okay, good. Now here's another cute card, Miss You, and this is the sticker. So you might, use that or change it to something else. Very pretty, love you, love that little love that's in that stamp set. Just the writing is really cute. Now you're using some of your stickers as well as some of your zip strips here. Thank you. And you can also use the thank you set if you want to change it up, which is the stamp of the month. But here you can see how the border is stamped, and then you'll want to get another set of the wood accessories if you're okay with sending that through the mail. This one's really cute. I love this. The sage. I love the sage. And then the black. It just pops it. And of course, you can always keep them plain and simple and then decide if you want to make them into a birthday or a thank you card. Now here you can see I took 2 shimmer brushes. I did the peach and the bluebell. You might even be able to do flamingo, but the flamingo is going to be a little bit pinker. Okay. So you would be able to make, probably playing around with the products that are on the sticker sheet as well as the wood accessories, you'd make 2 or 3 of each of these cards, maybe more. I know you can be really crafty when you want to be, so you'll get more out of the paper. And then here's another one. And I do like how the paprika and the canary worked here. And then you have that black, just made it fun. And then this is using that Home Sweet Home stamp set and the thin cut. So you can have fun mixing and matching so many of these great cards.